Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's going to be reviewing the Mercedes-Benz EQS Maybach. Before we get into this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Mercedes here of Salt Lake City, Utah for giving me some time with this car. I'm going to include a link to their website in the description down below so you can check out what they have currently. If you have any questions, just ask for Dylan. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. The Maybach has a 108.4 kilowatt hour battery pack, and it produces 649 horsepower, 700 pound-feet of torque, and is able to go about 280 miles on a charge. Now, before we dive into some of the elements here on this Maybach, I do want to mention, if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. We, of course, have the giant Mercedes emblem standing tall there in the center, and you guys can see the Maybach logo down below. Now, this has the normal EQS headlight design, which I think looks pretty cool, but notice with the grille, even though it doesn't actually have a grille, I should say, because it's just closed off, but they make it look like it has a grille, and it looks like a Maybach grille. It's very distinctive. And then you can see the little Maybach logos down below, and putting it all together for an EQS, it definitely makes a statement with the front end. Now, around the side here, our tire wheel setup is 275, 45, 21 on the front, and then 285, 45, 21 in the rear. Now, you can see with the wheels, you got these silver mixed with the blacked out elements, and then, again, Maybach there in the center. And then I like how this is painted black. It's a nice contrast. Got the EQS badge, and then you've got the Maybach side steps with, again, another logo. And then there's another one here on the back. And then here is your full side view. And then a quick look at the key fob. You guys can see the lock and unlock function. We got the opening for the hatch, and yeah, it definitely has a very fancy finish. And then popping into the rear, first off, for the sound system, and yes, this is real leather. I mean, that is as fancy as it gets. And then you can see here, the little, looks like pillows for it. And then look at these mats. Like, that is just luscious when it comes to carpeting, that is for sure. But yeah, I mean, it's got a practical cargo area overall. Lots of fancy stuff happening back there. And you know what? Maybe like, and there's even leather here on the edge. I need these carpets in my house. I need those carpets in my house. Anyways, when you're all done, just press that, and that will lower the hatch right back down. Now I've got the light bar design here, and then you can see again Maybach there, and then with the Mercedes logo, and then look at the trim at the bottom, and then also the logo. That is how you open up the hatch. I don't know, I just always think that's a cool thing. And I just realized this feels like leather here too. What the heck? What world is this? Anyways, putting it all together, let me guys think about the overall design of this Maybach. Now you can see inside really nice leather trim, and look at the ambient lighting strip there. And yeah, I mean, it is all over, even down at the bottom portion. And look at that wood, really nice finish. Got your controls there for the windows. You can see seat adjustments, heated and cooled seats here in the back, memory seat functionality as well, and then you even have the sunshades. And this is interesting, this little extension piece that's been added right there. Ah, pillows, again with the Maybach logo there, perforated all down the center portion, and really nice trim. And even this, like, this carpeting, just lush. Oh man, legroom for years. And we've got little storage there, and I like how it's really nice wood trim. Got the Maybach logo, got little TVs here in the back. Even the headliner is leather. What in the world? This is insanity, but it's luxury. We've got our own climate zone here in the back as well. And then we have this like center console set up here, which is pretty cool. With a, looks like a wireless charging pad. And then does this have the fridge? What the heck? It's like a little open. That's cool. It's a little opening to the back. That's interesting. Even that's padded with leather. They make sure that like everything you look at that little speaker. Looks like a speaker. Maybe it's not. I just work here, folks. Anyways, they just make everything, like, look at this in this cabin. And even the sunroof here in the back. And by the way, yeah, there is a sunroof here for the back passengers. It has the ambient lighting through it. It just has such a cool effect. Now, take a look at the front door panel. Again, you've got the really nice leather trim all over. You've got your seat adjustment, your memory seat function with the heated and cooled seat function. All the window controls. The mirrors do power fold in. They also have blind spot monitoring. And then we got more pillows here for the headrests. And again, perforated all down the center portion. And then look at those pedals. Got your light control here, that's for the parking brake. And then again, the dash, of course, has tons of nice leather trim across. Now this is pretty cool, so foot on the brake, press that, and the door shuts by itself. Now taking a look at the steering wheel, I love the trim on the outside. The contrast between the black and the brown, I think, looks really cool. And then this is just normal Mercedes steering wheel. I mean, obviously you got the Maybach logo there, but you got your adaptive cruise control, you've got controls for the center stack, voice command controls, all that, paddle shifters here on the back for the regen. And then you can see the stalks here, a column shifter to be more exact with that one. And then here is the gauge cluster, full digital gauge cluster. And yeah, we got the Maybach view on, but you can change the gauges if you want as well. We're going to keep it in that because that's the cool way to have it. But shows you stuff like your battery range, percentage, all of that stuff. It's, again, pretty much just normal Mercedes gauge cluster. And then we do have a big digital heads-up display too. 360 camera system, so you can see trajectory lines out the back, and you got the bird's eye view as well. And hey, you can see out of the different angles here with this. So solid camera system overall. And then we've got our climate controls at the bottom. Again, dual zone climate in this. And overall response time with the screen is fantastic. You can see how massive the screen is. I like how we have the little stars there and the little screen next to it. But yeah, I mean, really easy to use, and it's very similar to what you have in the, well, it's the same thing as what you have in the regular EQS. I wonder if there's a special Maybach drive mode. Yeah, or let's see, that's off-road mode. Yeah, there's your Maybach mode with the comfort that you can do. Interesting. And then we've got this little center area, so you got the cup holders here, USBs, wireless phone charging pad, and yeah, look at that with the wood trim. And then you've got your drive mode select right there, and you can see here for the different shortcut buttons, and then your stop start. And on the center console, got the little USBs. Nice trim on the outside of this, and then on the side too. And then, oh my goodness, they even have, look at that. That's leather. Why? What's the point? What is the point? I don't understand. And then with the glove box, you got a little button there to open it up. Nice trim on the outside of that. And yeah, you guys probably saw the ambient lighting all around. And then again, leather headliner, which is just, I don't understand, but it's cool. And we do have a big sunroof. Now here's our window sticker for this EQS. You guys can see the standard equipment. There's your base MSRP, and then looks like the paint job basically, and then destination. Total MSRP $182,800. Let's see how it drives. Well, let's talk about visibility before we set off. Here's visibility over the hood. Both of the mirrors do have blast warning throughout the rest of the rear. And I guess we've got to set the mood here for the review. Yeah, we'll just do a hot, relaxing back. That sounds nice. So I do have something that's very disappointing. I looked and I could not find a bounce mode in this, because if you guys know, the GLS, excuse me, the GLS Maybach has that cool bounce mode, right? It's the off-road recovery mode, and I don't think that the EQS Maybach has it, sadly. You know what? It is what it is. You gotta, you know, you win some, you lose some. But with that being said, first off, these seats are just so comfortable. So comfortable. Ooh, Raptor R, those are always cool to see. Yeah, so really comfortable seats. Suspension seems to be just buttery smooth so far. So actually, driving with the Maybach, I mean, you don't get any engine noise, so super quiet. The braking's a little bit interesting with the electric braking. Some new electric braking systems, you don't really notice it too much. This, I kind of notice it a bit. I also have it on strong recoup though, so it's going to be doing like a one pedal drive. So that's part of the reason why the braking feels so weird. Let's actually do it to just normal recoup and see if that is any better. I feel like those windshield wipers are super long, because this windshield overall seems pretty large. Man, this is such a nice experience. It's just so quiet, and it's smooth. It's buttery smooth with this. I'm impressed. So does this have like a, oh, it's got a sport mode. That's cool. We'll see kind of how that performs once we're up and moving. But yeah, so far, oh, yeah, it's probably got over 600 horsepower, probably. I'll get another one, but man, that is just powerful. Go vegan. Yeah, he's saying go vegan as in like get the vegans out of here. Leave. Ah, man, that's quick. That's quick. That is powerful. That is powerful. Sorry, I had to make fun of the sign. Also, actually no, I'm not going to apologize for that, because definitely not vegan here. I don't know, this is nice. So to cap things off, I think this thing's beautiful on the outside in terms of EQS beauty, if that makes sense. It's the best looking EQS, I think. That's a good way to look at it. Interior wise, yeah, that's where it's just beautiful, period. This is a really cool design, like how they have the vents with the ambient lighting there. I don't know, it's really cool overall, and this drives so well, and it's got so much luxury. It's got luxury that I just don't even like. Even that, I don't know, it's got stuff that I wouldn't expect to be luxury. That's luxury. It's weird. This is a whole nother world that I'm not a part of, and I don't quite understand it, to be honest. Like it's like, why do you need leather here? What is the point? It's like, it's a headliner. I don't know. I mean, it looks nice, so let me know what you guys think about this EQS, and do you think this is a better Maybach? My answer is, I think that the V12, ooh, that's not a good way to turn in because there's an Amazon truck. I think the V12 sedan, that is the best. Like, you can't beat that V12 sedan. That is, I drove one and it was just, ooh, hits the spot. But when you compare this to the V8 GLS SUV, I mean, I like the looks of that more, but I think this one has a better drive. Let me know your thoughts.